The Netherlands. A country full of fascinating contrasts. Its people are the tallest in the world, yet they live in one of the lowest-lying places on Earth. Though small in size, the Netherlands is a global powerhouse when it comes to agricultural exports. Dutch women are strong, smart, and independent, yet deeply connected to their families. These surprising opposites don't make the Netherlands strange. They make it one of the most unique and livable countries on the planet. And today, we're going to explore 15 mind-blowing facts about the Netherlands in this travel documentary. Number 15. The lowest country on Earth compared to sea level. Located right in the heart of Western Europe, the Netherlands enjoys a prime geographic location, serving as a gateway for trade and tourism to major countries like Germany, Belgium, and France, all just a few hours away by car or train. What's unique is that about a quarter of the country lies below sea level, with nearly 26% of its land and 21% of its population living in these low-lying areas. To deal with this extraordinary natural condition, the Dutch built one of the most advanced systems of sea dikes, canals, and drainage in the world. A feat of engineering so impressive that it's been recognized by UNESCO as a human-made wonder. Interestingly, while the Netherlands lacks towering mountains, it remains lush and green all year round, filled with trees and famous for its eco-friendly lifestyle. The people here are not only smart, but also incredibly international. Dutch is the official language, but over 90% of the population speaks fluent English, consistently ranking among the top 3 English-speaking countries in the world where English isn't the native language. With a modest area of just 41,500 square kilometers and a population of 17.5 million, the Netherlands still manages to be the second-largest agricultural exporter in the world, right after the US. From vibrant tulips to fresh vegetables and fruits, the Dutch make the most out of every square meter of land, showing off their incredible creativity, perseverance, and practicality. And that's not all. The Netherlands is full of quirky contrasts that might make you go, "Wait, what?" If you want to hear more, leave a comment with the number 2 below. Number 14. The largest and most advanced sea defense system on the planet. When you live in a country where more than a third of the land is below sea level, fear isn't an option. Instead of running away, the Dutch faced the challenge head-on and built one of the most advanced sea defense systems in the world, Delta Works, often referred to as the 8th wonder of the modern world. These are not just giant walls. Delta Works is a complex network of bridges, storm surge barriers, and smart gates that automatically close when storms or high tides approach. One of the most impressive parts, the Maaslandkering, consists of 2 massive steel arms, each larger than the Eiffel Tower laid on its side. These enormous gates can transform like robots and block the sea in just minutes. And here's the wildest part. This massive structure is so big, it can be seen from space. Today, Delta Works isn't just a national shield. It's a symbol of Dutch intelligence and resilience. Many of the dikes are integrated with highways, bridges, and even tourist spots. You can actually drive over the very sea walls that humans built to conquer nature. And the Dutch never rest on their achievements. They constantly upgrade, reinforce, and smartify their system to tackle new challenges like rising sea levels and climate change. Number 13. Some of the most beautiful and fascinating women in the world. Strolling through the streets of Amsterdam, you'll be struck by the women here. It's not just their height or graceful figure. Dutch women often have soft, light-colored hair, striking blue or gray eyes, and glowing fair skin. They carry the classic Northern European beauty that's both elegant and effortlessly simple. They don't need fancy outfits. Just a long coat, simple jeans, and a pair of classic leather boots are enough to create a uniquely refined look. But the most remarkable thing is their personality. Dutch women are strong and independent. They take charge of their lives, from work to relationships. They're direct, unafraid to share opinions, and value gender equality deeply. They're tall like supermodels, confident, and not shy about splitting the bill on dates. In fact, the split-the-bill culture is totally normal here. Even on the first date, both people happily pay for their own meals. This unique cultural trait makes Dutch women stand out to many foreigners. And yet, beneath that bold and independent image, Dutch women become warm, nurturing mothers once they start a family. They prioritize their kids' happiness and always make time for family dinners. Dutch women also love their freedom. They prefer riding bikes and enjoy outdoor activities like walking, gardening, or doing yoga. Far more than shopping for designer clothes or driving luxury cars, they choose to live simple, healthy lives and enjoy life in their own unique way. Want to know a few tips on how to win over a woman who's smart, independent, and irresistibly charming like that? Drop a comment with the number 8, and I'll give you the answer. Number 12. Coffee is a part of life. The Dutch are among the biggest coffee lovers in the world. On average, each person drinks up to 4 cups a day, placing the Netherlands consistently at the top of the global coffee consumption rankings. But the interesting part isn't just the quantity, it's the way they drink it. In the Netherlands, drinking coffee isn't just a habit, it's a social ritual. Every day, around 10 a.m. or 3 p.m., the Dutch step away from their busy schedules to enjoy a hot cup of coffee together. This moment is called koffietijd, sacred coffee time. No one rushes, no one checks the clock. It's all about kind, light, and genuine conversations. Something that reminds many older Americans of the good old days, when neighbors would invite each other over for a morning cup of coffee. Although the Dutch are heavy coffee drinkers, their coffee culture is surprisingly simple. They prefer black coffee. Strong, plain, no sugar, no fancy milk foam. And they don't drink it to wake up. They drink it to connect. When a Dutch person invites you over for coffee, it's not just an invitation, it's a sign of trust. It means you're part of their circle now. And if you're a first-time visitor to the Netherlands, watch out for shops labeled coffee shop. Sounds familiar, right? But in the Netherlands, a coffee shop doesn't sell coffee. They sell something entirely different. Something you won't find in other parts of the world. Curious what it is? Leave a comment with number 9 and I'll tell you a fun story. Number 11. Super narrow houses in the Netherlands. One of the first things you'll notice in the Netherlands is the unique architecture. Tall, narrow houses with colorful facades and pointy roofs that look like they came straight out of a fairy tale. Ever wonder why they're built that way? Back in the 17th century, the Dutch found a clever way to save money on taxes, which were calculated based on the width of the house's frontage. So they built narrow, deep houses, sometimes only 2 meters wide, but stretching several floors high. Smart and space-efficient. One detail that often surprises and delights American visitors is the super steep and narrow staircases inside these homes. The first time you try climbing them, prepare to be stunned. The Dutch are not just creative on land, they're also known for their ability to live with water. In Amsterdam alone, there are over 2,500 legal houseboats, not tourist attractions, but actual homes for thousands of people. These floating houses, built right along the canals or gently bobbing on the water, are a normal part of everyday Dutch life. Number 10. The country with the highest bicycle-to-person ratio in the world. With a population of about 17 million, the Netherlands has over 23 million bicycles. On average, every person owns at least 1, sometimes 2, bikes. From CEOs and students to politicians, everyone rides bikes to work, school, the market, or just for fun on the weekends. About 36% of Dutch people bike every day, and for them, it's not just convenient and affordable. It's a lifestyle and a symbol of their love for the environment. The country boasts 35,000 kilometers of dedicated bike lanes, carefully planned with proper parking areas, traffic signals, overpasses, and even tunnels just for bikes. And here's something unique. Dutch traffic laws give priority to cyclists. Cars are expected to yield to bikes. Safety always comes first. Here's a fun fact. If you're dating a Dutch girl, don't be surprised if her idea of a perfect date is just a casual bike ride along the canal, followed by coffee at a cozy little cafe. No fancy cars, no flashy gestures, because Dutch people value simplicity, practicality, and sustainability. Even old, rusty bikes are used for years and cherished. As long as they still work, they're still worth it. In the Netherlands, a bicycle doesn't just carry a person, it carries an entire way of life. Smart, green, and truly admirable. Number 9. Life in the capital city, Amsterdam. Did you know that Amsterdam, the capital of the Netherlands, has more canals than Venice? With over 165 canals, the city has been recognized by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site. And instead of driving cars, the police here drive boats to patrol the waters, even to chase down drunk people floating through the canals. It sounds bizarre, but it gets even better. Every year, around 15,000 bicycles fall into the canals, which has made bike fishing an actual job in the Netherlands. On sunny days or during festivals, Amsterdam transforms into a floating party. Hundreds of boats cruise the canals, carrying music, food, laughter, and dancing, creating a romantic yet festive atmosphere in the heart of the city. At night, Amsterdam slows down, warm and peaceful. Locals don't go for wild parties. Instead, they gather in brown cafes, cozy old bars with warm yellow lights and wooden tables where they sip beer and chat about everything from culture to politics in a laid-back and friendly setting. Looking for something more romantic? Try a night canal cruise. White wine, old Amsterdam stories, and shimmering lights reflecting off the water. It's heartbreakingly beautiful. And what about the younger crowd? They don't need nightclubs. They gather in parks, by the canals, or in the squares, singing, drinking beer, and talking late into the night. Free, spontaneous, and totally chill. Compared to the traditional charm of other Dutch cities, Amsterdam is open-minded and modern. That free-spirited vibe has made it a top destination for young people from all over the world to live and work. Number 8. Some of the most magical tourist spots on Earth. If you're looking to escape the noisy pace of modern life, Giethoorn, a fairy tale village in the heart of the Netherlands, is the perfect choice. No roads, no cars, no honking. Just clear canals and gentle boats floating past thatched roof houses covered in flowers. People live slowly and peacefully, carefully tending their boats and flower pots, as if time itself forgot about this place. Giethoorn is not only peaceful, it's like a dream brought to life. Want something more historic but less crowded than Amsterdam? Visit Utrecht, the oldest city in the Netherlands, with over 2,000 years of history. Every street, bell tower, and canal here carries traces of the medieval past. It's not too loud, not too quiet. Utrecht offers a gentler, more reflective side of the Netherlands, filled with charm and nostalgia. Another iconic destination is Kinderdijk, home to 19 historic windmills, also recognized by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site. Built in the 18th century, these windmills once pumped water to save the region from flooding. Today, you can walk or bike along the canals, step inside functioning windmills, and even talk to the millers who still live and work there. It's more than just a tourist spot. It's a place that holds part of the Dutch soul. Number 7. Living among the tallest people on Earth. The Netherlands may be the lowest country on Earth in terms of sea level, but it's home to some real-life giants. With an average height of about 6 feet, 184 centimeters, for men, and 5 feet 7 inches, 172 centimeters, for women, the Dutch are the tallest people in the world. And believe it or not, this change happened in just about a century. 100 years ago, the Dutch weren't particularly tall. Many believe their secret lies in high-quality milk and a protein-rich diet. Because of their height, everything in the Netherlands is designed taller, from buses and trains to